Our project title is CARDIFFMET SPACE. We are Group E2 of Software Development Team project. We are 7 in number, and these are the names of the group member. Introduction. As we all know, accommodation is one of the major challenges students encountered in United Kingdom. This has stalled the education of many students over the time. Apparently, students experience crucible to attain lectures and pursue their academic dreams. Doing all that without a roof over someone's head is harder and disorganizing. Accommodation is a very important index of development at every level of human consciousness. A man who does not have a roof over his head is rudderless, tossed by proverbial ill wind that blows no good. To provide a solution to these challenges, we are introducing CARDIFFMET SPACE to the students. What is CARDIFFMET SPACE? CARDIFFMET SPACE is a digital platform for house letting. This is a fast-paced platform that promotes available apartments at everyone's disposal. This is available for both the proposed tenant and the agency in charge of outletting. The rationale is to reduce the accommodation challenges of students by simplifying the process of renting apartments like zoopla, spareroom, and rightmove. Also, this platform will enable students to transact with the landlord through CARDIFFMET agency. This platform will also help students to get habitable residence based on budget and limited effort. Roles and responsibility. My name is Taufik Oluwaseun Adeniji, student ID ST 2022-1997. I'm the management representative of this team. The tasks. As a management representative oversees the function of an organization to ensure that everything runs smoothly. What are the responsibilities? The responsibilities are, they are responsible for maintaining the management system of the project. They understand the expectation of customer and communicate to the team. They also promote customer requirements such as quality of products, delivery, response time, cost of production, and supply performance. To ensure that cost of production is not more than initial budget. What are the tools used? Microsoft projects, such as Microsoft Teams, Word, PowerPoint, and Excel. Also, Trello.
I'm Cosmas Ndurisi, and I'm the user representative for Group E2. For CARDIFFMET SPACE, I will be representing the user in terms of advocating for the right approach in order to serve best what the user would employ the platform to do. So for my tasks, I would design the user requirements and ensure that they meet up to user goals. My responsibility will be to ensure that clear technical requirements from the user exist within the project, and to also ensure that from the user perspective, the platform serve user goals. I would help the team to develop user flows, scenarios, and prototypes that will help the system during development. I would also ensure that user flows are meeting usability standards. The tools employed as decided by the team are Miro for brainstorming, Figma for high fidelity and low fidelity prototypes, and Microsoft Word for documentation. During the project, we had a series of discussion on how to best execute the task, and through team deliberations and decisions, we came up with a pretty much a good user flow to ensure that all user touch points are met. For the user goals, what the user would go through the system, would ensure. For the user journey, we developed a user journey based on what the user intends to achieve. So the first thing is to have an authentication page, which the user will authenticate his profile before going into the system. And secondly, the user moves on to view houses and spaces that are available for rent or lease. After viewing the houses, the user have an option to either save the spaces or make bookings immediately. And then the user goes on to update his profile and view any space that has been reserved for him. And the user lastly is able to book for spaces by calling in to the agencies. And this is a basic use flow for the product. And then the team came up with some low fidelity prototypes through our initial brainstorming to ensure that all user aspects and all requirements based on the product we achieve. After this lo-fi, we decided to employ Figma to create a low-fi design on Figma. So for the low-fi designs, we tried to brainstorm through several design iterations and covering this basic functionality for the homepage. One, the ability to view properties. Secondly, a user registration page where the user is able to register and authenticates himself. A save booking button to allow users um, to save any space that is of interest to them. Um, a user could also call the agency directly from the homepage. A user could also have the option to mail in the agency. So why we have this different option is to have variety of ways where the user commits up to the goals.
My name is Saldus Biju. My role in the team software development is a developer. My task is developing a website according to the requirements. My major responsibilities are meeting with the manager and discuss the scope of the software project and research and design the new website and write and implement the clean and scalable code and troubleshooting and debugging of the code. And tool used for the development is PHP as backend and MySQL as database. And I use VS Code as a code editor. Let's move to our website. I will show our website. And this is our website. We run the website in the local host, and this is the home page or index page of our website. It's containing a sign in option and a sign up option. And we can view some properties here, and there is a footer option also, and all designing and designing and accepts are reserved by the CARDIFFMET SPACE. And there is a login options, two type of login option. One is admin login or agency login, and other one is user login. First we move to the admin login. This is the admin have a constant username and password. Let's login as admin. And this is the admin interface. Admin have some menus like category, customers, rental, and feedback. In category means what type of category of properties that render useful for rental, like office, shop, flat, house, apartment, like that. And let's move to the customers. The admin can view how many customers are sign up in the website, and the admin can also option for update and delete the users from the website. And there is option for render. Here there is a two option: add packages. This form is useful for enter enter data of properties like fees relative flat, and describe just type a description like a 2 bedroom flat, like that, and how many areas including and parking and additional details. And you must enter the pin code, and there are option for a title and how many rooms, how many kitchens, bathroom, rate and place image, and also a option for put images and address and send it and submit. And there is a the admin can view the how many properties are rendered, how many properties are ended, like a report. And there is option for feedback. This is the admin interface. And just log out. When the admin log out, just move to our index page or landing page, and there is a sign up option. If the user have no account, the user can create an account by homepage. And let's move to the login as a user. There is already a create user admin. Let's log in as admin. is a user who successfully logging, and this is the user interface. Here there is option render, search, favorite, and contact, and there is some also a footer page also here. When we go to the render form, the user can view the properties are view the properties entered by the admin, and there is option for search. When we put the pin code, we can show how many properties are in the pin code, and then when click on the property, the user can see the details of the property, like there is a unique ID for the property it is used for contact, and there is a two option call and send mail, that these are two options used for the users to contact our agency, and there is a short description how many rooms, how many bathrooms, parking areas, and there is a description, and there's option for add to frame it for further comparison or further contact. This is the favorite. The something some properties as favorite, and there is option for delete, and there's a contact option for user contacting the agency. There is a contact form, contact by the sending messages, and there is also a small profile here, and this is the user interface, and this is your website, and this is our final delivery screenshot of our website that attached to our PPT. These are the screenshot of our final delivery.
Bringing a group of people together from different cultural backgrounds to achieve a common goal can be sometimes very challenging without the help of a facilitator. My name is Kendi Olofitwin. I'm the facilitator for this group, and my task is to plan and manage the group event to meet its goals. Some of my responsibilities are: I create agenda that focuses on the outcome of the event and how the event should flow. Then I guide and control the events of the team in order to remove any impediments. Now I also take note of the events and follow up with the necessary action points, basically bringing up the teams together and creating a platform for them to be able to express whatever they need to do, the time it takes for them to do, and how to achieve a common goal. Some of the tools we used during this project development includes Trello, made use of Slack, Microsoft Teams, and we have a WhatsApp group channel for easy communication.
My name is Adekale Afis Adetona. My role is scribe. My task is documentation of physical dictation. Responsibility is to record each defect and error that is found, and any suggestion in the meeting for improvement of process. My contribution so far in the project is to establish relationship among different ideas and to record all decisions and issue noted by the group during meeting, recording the significant discussion so that the topic not need to be revisited. In a nutshell, summarize major points and restate ideas. Tools I use so far is Microsoft Word and WhatsApp for smooth communication.
My name is Jyoti Devi, and in Team Software Development Project, my role is scribe. And in scribe role, I have to write down everything in the meeting. My task is record each defect and error that is found and any suggestion in a meeting of improvement of process. And my responsibility in my team is that the scribe responsibility is writing down in a minute every defect and improvement suggestions mentioned during assessment meeting of a process. I have to write down everything in a meeting. What will we do? What my team members doing in a meeting? I have to note down everything. My tools are Microsoft Word and Trello.
I'm Junior Moshood. I'm the second management representative, and the task we carried on this project was passing on information of both factual and value kind. The responsibility we took was for we're leading and controlling the system of the project. Secondly, We monitor and organize this team and make sure the team is in good shape. We also motivate and possess good communication with each other. We also negotiate with the team and make decisions on the commitment of the project. And the tools we use on this project was Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, and Excel. Lastly, Trello. Trello was to gather information and set up meetings online.
If the accommodation challenges in Cardiff is adequately tackled and solved, it will greatly improve the standard of livelihood and education of students. We believe CARDIFFMET SPACE is the best approach in resolving this challenge. With Cardiff Metropolitan University students' extensive cooperation, this can be achieved. Thank you.